So here's the real truth of why you actually don't want to do any personal finance and do anything about trying to look into your finances or read books or anything like that are going to help you out in terms of your finances. It's just boring. And that's the truth of it. I think for most people, including myself, much of the stuff that goes on in the business world and in personal finance is absolutely boring. It's contracts, it's doing long, boring analysis, it's lots of numbers, and for almost all of us, including myself, and I am a business professor, it is boring, and I don't like doing that. And that's human nature, to not like those particular things. But I would encourage you, if you actually wanted to do well, learn some real basic things in terms of personal finance. One thing is save 15% of everything that you make. And you do that alone. That one little simple trick, and you'll have a ton of money. You'll do extremely well by doing that over the course of your lifetime. You invest in index funds and long-term mutual funds that have been around a long time and that are highly credible. You do that with that 15%, you're going to do really, really well. And you'll likely, if you do that and if you go and talk to somebody and how they can do these financial calculations, it ends up being millions and millions of dollars over the course of your lifetime that you can make. And it's all these little tiny things. That's all you have to do, is to decide one day, I'm going to forego something for just a little bit longer. Just wait a little bit longer before I get this thing. Maybe I wait a week, maybe I wait a month, and then I choose to get that thing. Just really simple things like this is actually what really matters. And the rest of it, all of that business stuff and the news and all, that's hullabaloo. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's completely irrelevant to you. Maybe it does matter in the sort of macro sense, and maybe, whatever happens in Tokyo today matters to you in Georgia, based on some sort of weird connection that I can't possibly see. But for most of us, that's not the way things actually happen. And frankly, just personal finance is boring. And what I'd encourage you to do is just focus on some basic things that you can possibly do. Have a really, really simple budget where you just have a few line items every month. Just kind of look at to see how your bank account is doing. Have a little quick conversation about where you want to go. These little simple things are the only things that you really need to do. The rest of it, it's just a bunch of hullabaloo, and it's not that important. Frankly, I don't pay attention to that. I own a ton of stocks because I own index funds and I own mutual funds. And that's the way that I will continue to do things for a long, long time, because that's what finance research tells you to do. And almost all of it consecutively says, just do that and you're going to be fine. But, most of you are not going to do that. And for me, I don't care about the companies in terms of what happens to them, about the ones that they own, because I'm diversified. And that's the only thing that matters. And I want you to sort of reverse your mindset and stop thinking about things as really big and scary and boring and all those kind of things. So just do the real simple things. That's all you need to do. Focus on the real simple things. If there's something that you can't understand, go and talk to somebody. Ask somebody to walk you through how to actually do this. And there's lots of really helpful people in this world that can get you to do that. And that's all you need to do. Spend a little bit every once in a while thinking about your personal finances in terms of where you want to go, and make those real subtle decisions. Maybe I shouldn't get this today because there is something else that I'd rather want to do in the long term. That's it. And if you do that over the course of your lifetime, you're going to do fairly well. All right, take care and have a wonderful day.